How's it going, guys? Cypher here, there and everywhere. Welcome to my cooking channel. Yes, now apparently I'm a cooking channel after self-help, after gaming and after vlogging. Now it's a self-help. Now it's a cooking channel, excuse me. So today I'm going to be making Rajasthani Laal Maas, or attempting to make my own rendition of it. I have no idea if it's going to be any good or if it's going to be absolutely horrible and Rajasthani people are going to come and kick my ass. But let's see what happens, alright? So, to make obviously Laal Maas we need a few ingredients, but mainly we begin with the chicken, okay? Wheat. That's an amazing voice crack in between. Please ignore that. Rajasthani Laal Maas. Laal Maas is basically means Laal and Maas, which is red meat. So meat, generally what I use is mutton. I have some amazing chicken over here, because mutton is 800 rupees a kilogram and I don't really have that kind of budget, so we begin with that. Alright, so we take one of these amazing dishes. Alright, put a lot of this chicken in there. Remember to wash your hands, stay 6 feet apart, COVID is everywhere. Next we get some amazing garlic ginger paste by Smith & Jones. Not sponsored. If you would like to sponsor me, I would be very happy to. And it's not open, so I have to open it. Perfect. Got that. Oh my god, that is horrible. Okay, so anyway, I think we'll take 2 tablespoons of garlic ginger paste. Put it on there, and we set that aside. Make sure to wash your hands, as I always said, remember, alright? And then we start mixing it. Right? God knows if my hands are clean after touching all the camera equipment and the microphone and my keyboard. But let's see. So we start mixing it in this way. Make sure all the chicken is covered, and before marinating the chicken, make sure the chicken is washed. I don't know if there is any one of you who doesn't marinate without washing. If you do, your call really. So that is all that there is to marinating chicken in the Laal Maas, right? You have ginger garlic paste, you do this, and then now we will be moving on to the main masala, the main gist of how you make the Laal Maas. Alright, so now that we have marinated the chicken, we are going to get into the essence of it. Alright, this is what makes Laal Maas Laal, if you want to go that far. So first we have a paste made out of red chilies, dried red chilies, and these are not just any dried red chilies you can go to the grocery and buy. You need to buy the Methania type of red chilies, alright? Excuse my pronunciation, I'm not from India, so my accent is very off, alright? After that, we have an amazing, the most succulent, the most beautiful onions that you can ever see, diced up by one of my friends. We have red chili powder, we have coriander powder. See, I forget. We have cloves, we have black pepper, we have this thing which is called brown energy, right? So use one of those as well. And then you get some curd, you have some cow desi ghee, and you have some oil. And that's about as far as ingredients is concerned. And now let's get cooking. Okay, so we're back and we are going to be mixing the masalas together, right? This is the foundation for the Laal Maas. Now first we begin with an amazing aromatic spice that is known as red chili, not green. I'm colorblind apparently. Alright, so we put a little bit of that in there. I'm not going to put a little pepper in there. Alright, so first a little bit of that, then we have coriander powder, so we're going to be putting coriander powder as well. And there. Great, all the peppers are falling in as well. That's amazing. Right, so we put 2 of those things in there. Next we have a little bit of mustard oil. Remember, mustard oil is very important because it's the best oil it is the best oil that exists in this universe. So we pour 1 spoon of it. Okay. And then next what we do is we take some curd. Now I haven't opened mine, you should probably open yours, unless you like aluminium in it. Which didn't solve my problem still, there's still plastic in it, look at that. Yes. Good, I'll have to edit that out. Put that there. Alright, so 4 spoons of this, okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, and we have 4. Okay, so we have all the other things ready. Now just to recap again, we have some set curd, we have mustard sauce, we put a little bit of red chili powder and coriander powder as well. Now you take this in a glass like this and you mix it. First you have to mix it and then you have to break it down evenly. Right? So first you do that first basically. Right? I hope all of you are doing well during this quarantine. For those of you who don't have quarantine, you guys are very, very lucky. I'm in Bangalore, so just having some fun at some moment. Now, this is how curd looks like. Okay. Now, what you need to do is get a fork. My hands are one of the grippiest things on the planet. Okay. So you get a fork and then you break it down very, very gently. It has to be very thin. It has to be very paste-like, if I'm saying it in another terminology. So I'm going to do that and I will come back to you. Okay, so now we're going to start making the Laal Maas by itself. I showed you the ingredients, I showed you how to marinate the chicken, and now we're going to begin. So I have this amazing induction stove, I always say oven, force of habit. So, which was donated to me kindly by my friend. Here we go. So I turn it on, set it to the right temperature, so about 100 or 130. That's heating up. Now what we need to do is take some ghee. Alright, so we take some ghee. I would like to use 2 spoonfuls, so I'm assuming that's 1. And then okay, since I took that much, I'm going to take about a half. Yeah, sorry for the jump cut over there. Unfortunately, the ghee reacted with water and almost, blew up my face. So I had to cut so that now it's a little bit more stable. Anyway, getting back to the point, I continue heating up the thing. Okay, and now what I do is I add the spices, which is cardamom and the cardamom pot, which is brown in color, black pepper and cloves, right? So it's starting to, I believe, it is heating up again. I take the black pepper, right? The black pepper. You're gonna have to give me a little bit of time here. Alright, so I have the black pepper in my hand. I'm gonna put it into the pot. I'm going to take the cardamom and the cloves as well, put it into the pot again. Now, so do you need to pierce it? Not really, depends. Just put it in just like that. Alright. And then you stir it. Alright. Remember, on an induction stove, aluminium gets really hot, so hold it. So now it's going to start exploding again. I'm going to just be a little bit careful. My instructor behind the camera is asking me to put onion in. So we put a little bit of onion now. It's kind of done. Now this is going to be fun. So gently put the onion in to a lovely pot. I can already smell the cardamom and the cloves and all that. Oops. Oh jeez. And we stir, right? I have to ask, is this heat enough? Alright, fine. So I get a nod from that. Here's what it looks like if you wanna see. So now we just wait until the onions become kind of a translucent color, basically, right? Once it gets translucent, I will get back to you. Okay, so time has elapsed. I think around 4 to 3 minutes have completed. Now I'm gonna be just stirring it just to make sure that it is not. Well, I don't want to say spoiled. I just want to make sure that it's browned evenly. As you can see from inside, you can see a little bit of browning on the onion. Fun fact: browning of the onions is actually called caramelization, right? So as you can see, it's now very brown. Next, what you need to do is I'll put this on pause just to make sure that it doesn't burn anymore, and then I'm gonna add the chicken to it. Alright, so we remember we marinated some chicken before, right? It's right here. I'm gonna be putting it into the, I don't know what do you call this thing in English or in Hindi. I'm gonna use my hands. I'm gonna start putting it in chicken first. Yeah. So I put in the chicken, and yes, thank you so much. He got me a tissue. That's amazing. Yeah. So we have the chicken in there. I'm gonna unpause it and I'm gonna start stirring it up. Just so that the chicken, just mixes well with the contents of the pot. Which again, don't forget, it is ghee, cardamom, cloves, a little bit of black pepper pods. Don't put the crushed pods in. Don't put the powder in. Put the actual pods in. Alright, and then some chicken which was marinated in garlic about 1 hour before. Alright, so now we have that going on there. As you can hear the sound of the water just evaporating from the thing. Now we need to add a little bit of salt, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so we're going to be cutting now to the next section. Okay, so now we are almost at the penultimate step, which is basically adding the chilies that we had crushed earlier and made into a paste. If you don't know how to do this, it's very simple. Get some chilies, put in a blender, add water, blend it, okay? That's about it. And then the other one, the one with the curd and the coriander powder, the chili powder, and so on and so forth. So we have all of those. Don't forget, hold it, keep stirring. If it catches in the bottom, that's gonna be fantastic. Alright. I apologize if you're not able to see anything. I'm trying to see myself. Okay. So now I'm gonna add some chili paste, the crushed chili that's over here. And then next what I'm gonna do is add the curd and the mixture, which we had prepared earlier. So I'm gonna get rid of the fork, bring back the spoon. Yep. So now we have that. We take one of this and then we start stirring again. Keep it there, and I'm going to cut right now too, and then we'll show you the final step. Right? So now we have finally finished the Laal Maas. Alright, everything has been done. We marinated the chicken, we put the black pepper, cardamom, and all those other things. We made the yogurt masala, and then we put the chicken, we put the onion, everything, and now we finally have this. So I'm gonna check if it's done properly. It looks like it is done, and I will take a nice handful or scoopful, as you can see. right? And then I'm just gonna pour it onto the side of the plate. Got it? Alright, so that was the attempt at a Rajasthani Laal Maas. I'm very proud of how it came out. I think you can see it. Can you see it from this angle? Yep, okay, so look how red it is, look how spicy it is. I tasted it, it's pretty good. And I suggest that you follow the same thing at home. Also, if you liked it, do share, do subscribe, hit the like button, comment if you want me to make something else. Alright, don't comment something very difficult, something like the roti kebab, which is something I want to make. So if you want to see that, stay tuned, stay subscribed. Make sure you send this to everyone else. Make me go viral. The NRI kid who doesn't know, who's trying out new dishes, basically. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. You guys are fantastic. Stay awesome. Thank you very much.